Hello once again, this is Andrew with the Play Critically live stream and the Switch Focus podcast, and I'm going to play new release on Nintendo Switch today, sort of the rival to Friday the 13th that I played last month. It's another asymmetric horror online multiplayer game called Dead by Daylight, which has somehow more licensed movie characters in it, and yet is not based on any particular licensed property compared to Friday the 13th. It's a weird situation. But we'll see which one I like better as I jump on in. So I tried playing this earlier today, and it was a no-go without an internet connection. So that right there kind of hurts it a little bit, because Friday the 13th, you can play it offline, but it's not very good, but you can play it offline. But let's take a look at it. Here we go. I guess that's the end of that cutscene. That was abrupt. And hopefully I'll be able to connect to the servers. Player independent shop data. Yeah. I get nervous when I hear about online stores these days. Privacy policy. Accept. Route 66 collection. Welcome to Dead by Daylight. Stranger Things DLC just came out. I wondered if that would be included in this package. I really don't know what's in this package at all. This is the definitive edition release of the game, but I don't know how much of the DLC it really includes. Season end. A new season is starting. Your rank will be reset. That's nice. Daily rituals, daily quests. Okay, this is very, very good. Daily quests will keep me coming back to the game. Friday the 13th does not have them. Complete 2 sacrifices with the spirit. Be chased by the killer for a total of 120 seconds with Dwight Fairfield. Okay. Rite of the Bell. Using the power of the Wailing Bell, hit 4 survivors after coming out of invisibility. A new daily ritual is generated every day, up to a maximum of 3 active at the same time. Additionally, players may remove 1 daily ritual per day, which is immediately replaced with a new one. So a standard daily quest system. Oh, this is interesting. You can actually queue to play as a survivor or as a killer. In Friday the 13th last month, you just joined a game and it was randomly assigned what you got to be. We'll look at the help and tutorials in a bit. Obviously, I want to do that first. Let's look at the store. Most importantly, to see what I have and what I don't. So here's the Demogorgon, Stranger Things. which costs 500 gold somethings to get. Let's see what I have to do. Auric cells, okay. Buy some auric cells. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that's what I thought. 500 for $5, so a penny each, up to 12,500 for $100. Wow. Remains to be seen if I can get auric cells without spending money. It would be nice if I could, because I just don't really like buying things like that. Wow, look at all those unlocks. Cool. It looks like everything kind of costs auric cells. I don't want to buy auric cells. I want to look at things here. Change his mask around. Let's see, we got the Trapper, the Wraith, the Hillbilly, nice, the Nurse, the Hag, the Doctor, oh my, the Huntress, the Clown, of course, gotta have a clown, and the Spirit. And then our licensed movie characters. Oh, the Plague is not a licensed movie character, obviously. Demogorgon from Stranger Things, the Ghostface from Scream, the Legion. I don't think that's from a movie. The Pig from Saw, and the Shape from Halloween. Gotta unlock him too. Okay, so all the licensed movie characters are behind paywalls. I thought Freddy Krueger was a character as well. I don't see him here. I guess Freddy Krueger is not in the Switch version. That's a little disappointing. See, there's Bill from Left 4 Dead 2, and a bunch of original characters. Bruce Campbell! Under the name Ashley Williams, but he's Bruce Campbell. Laurie Strode from Halloween's here. Detective Tapp from Saw is here. Nancy Wheeler, Steve Harrington from Stranger Things are here. Okay. But I probably have to buy these characters too. Yep, okay, well. We'll find out how I get auric cells, I guess. Shrine of Secrets, what's this? The Shrine of Secrets contains 4 teachable perks that can be unlocked with the Iridescent Shards. Iridescent Shards are gained by playing matches as either Survivor or Killer and increasing your player level. The Shrine of Secrets updates once a week. Okay, so this is just a rotating shop, like in a Fortnite-style game. Well, seeing the auric cells kind of has me deflated, but maybe you can earn them without spending money. But if I have to spend money to get these things, especially when you're going to sell me something called the Definitive Edition, and the Definitive Edition doesn't come with most of your DLC, that's disappointing. Oh, but let's actually get into the game now. Game manuals. I won't put you through the game manuals. I did that in Friday the 13th last month because that was the only tutorial that was in the game, was basically a PowerPoint slideshow of how to play the game. It was kind of silly. Okay, but Dead by Daylight has actual tutorials. That is definitely a point in its favor. We'll see what the loading times are like. Welcome to the Fog. Okay. The Fog. Apparently there's another movie in this. Dead by Daylight is an asymmetric game that is played in trials between up to 4 survivors and 1 murderous killer. As a survivor, your main objective is to escape the trial and live another day. Let's see, repair that generator. In my explorations, I found that these strange machines were the key to my survival. Okay. Escaping the trial. Notice the objective information in the bottom left of the screen. Okay? With the final generator complete, the switch is powered and the exit gate can be opened. In most matches, there will be a total of 5 generators to complete. Find that exit. It seemed to me that repairing these generators was the only way to power this switch box. What would happen if I were to activate it? Oh. Okay, that's that thing open. It's like, what is that noise? Of course, it's got to be nice and noisy, so that way the killer can hear you. Skill checks. Certain actions may occasionally produce a skill check. Escaping a trial alive will require a combination of teamwork and competence. Failing to time skill checks consistently may make survival more challenging. Whoa! That came up quick. Failing a skill check may stall the progress in your current action and notify the killer of your whereabouts. Listen out for the audio prompt that a skill check is about to trigger. Alright, maybe that one is... You're supposed to fail that one, is probably it. I can't even read the mysterious notes right now. I just can't do it. I was close. Not sure what those points are counting up to, but presumably something. The killer. Your survival in the trial may be hindered by a murderous killer, whose only goal is to sacrifice as many survivors as possible. Use every resource available to avoid being in the presence of the killer. Listen out for the terror radius, or heartbeat. It may help you recognize when the killer is nearby. Yikes. Can I just get away from him? Just bye. Stealth is usually the best way to keep from alerting the killer to your presence. Crouch down and move quietly to stay hidden from the killer. Ow. Oh. Left trigger. And I'm guessing the ravens won't help me any. And I just... yeah, I can vault over this. Thanks, Raven. Scratch marks and wildlife. Running through the environment will create scratch marks and may alarm wildlife, alerting the killer to your location. The basement. The stairs lead to the basement. it may be possible to find tools that are crucial for survival down there. But I'm guessing I'll be trapped down there if I do. Probably one way in, one way out. Lovely basement you got here. Hide from the killer. Unfortunately, the basement is also a highly dangerous place for a survivor to be caught, of course. Can I hide here? Does this count as a hiding place? Oh, the check mark didn't go off, so I'm guessing it's not a place to hide. Oh, I'll just hide in this phone box here. Blindness. Nice. Okay. Ah! Well, that did not work. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Okay. Oh, that's gruesome. Sacrificial Hooks. If you are hooked by the killer, your options are limited. You can risk escaping the hook yourself, however, each failed attempt will reduce your health and speed up the sacrificial process. Cool. Okay, that doesn't look good. Oh, jeez. Thank you, mysterious stranger. Injured health state. In an injured state, survivors make more noise and leave patches of blood that the killer can follow to uncover your location. While injured, you are also much more vulnerable to the killer's attacks. One more hit will put you into dying state. Find a way to recover from your injuries. Guessing this box highlighted in red over here. What's that orange light? I don't like that. Wow. Performing actions takes a lot of time in this game. Giving me no oh. Rescuing survivors. Another survivor has been caught and hooked. Rescue the survivor while the killer is away. Healing others. Though the survivor is no longer in immediate danger, they are injured and require attention. Survivors may heal each other without the use of special items. However, first aid kits can help speed up the process. Oh, wow, that is slow. Wow. Oh. Apparently I hurt myself healing her. Go figure. Oh. I got excited. Teamwork. As a survivor, teamwork is crucial to your success in a trial. Working with others helps speed up generator repairs and healing wounded teammates. Okay, good, because this process is pretty slow solo. Find the exit. Okay, escaping the trial. Notice the objective information in the bottom left of the screen. With the final generator complete, the switch is powered, and the exit gate can be opened. In most matches, there will be a total of 5 generators to complete. The hatch. Additionally, a hatch has appeared somewhere in the environment. The hatch will only open by itself when only one survivor remains in the trial. Escape through the hatch. Where's the hatch? I'd rather do that. The hatch sounds like fun. Is that a hatch? It kind of looks like a hatch. Survival tutorial complete, and I earned 25,000 blood points. Cool. So let's do the killer tutorial now. As the entity commands. Dead by Daylight is an asymmetric game that is played in trials between up to 4 survivors and 1 murderous killer. As a killer, your main objective is to attack, down, and hook as many survivors as possible. Slashing! Killers may injure or down survivors with a well-timed blow from their primary weapon. Try not to miss, as it may give them the brief moment they need to escape from your grasp. Hi! Wow. It's quite the scream sound effect there. Struggle state. When a survivor has been stuck on the hook for an extended period of time, the entity is summoned forth, forcing them to struggle for their life. Hooking a survivor twice will force them into struggle state immediately, or sacrifice them if they have already been in struggle. Excuse me. They have already been in struggle state. Sacrifice. Survivors that die on the hook are sacrificed to the entity and are eliminated from the trial. Okay. Injured health state. Killers may injure or down survivors with a well-timed blow from their primary weapon. Try not to miss, as it may give them the brief moment they need to escape from your grasp. Yeah, there was quite a period where the character was flourishing with the weapon and I couldn't attack again. Lunge Attack. A lunge attack gives you a slightly longer reach to take down survivors from a short distance. Hold down the attack button to lunge. I guess I can't run as the monster, but I move faster than the survivors do, so that's okay. Tracking survivors. Killers have several means of tracking and locating survivors. Look out for the scratch marks that survivors leave when they run. Injured and dying survivors also produce noises of pain and anguish, and leave a trail of blood that may lead you directly to their location. I thought I lunged, but I guess I didn't. I'm holding down the button, so I don't know why I'm not lunging. That's a lunge. That's weird. Damaging generators. The survivor's main objective is to complete repairs on generators, open an exit gate, and escape. As a killer, you can slow survivor progress by kicking partially repaired generators. This action slowly but continuously regresses the progress that survivors have made in repairing the generator. Where are Meg and Dwight? This seems to be the whole level here. Maybe they're hiding. Hello. Entity summoned, okay. That's back here on this hook, which I've already done. Oh, that made a lot of noise. Alright, I guess there are two other people here, but I don't see them anywhere. Am I missing something? Huh. Oh no, the camera is inverted. Can I fix that? Yeah. Wait. Okay, I'm really confused. My camera was briefly inverted, then it wasn't, then it was again. Okay, come on, where are these kids? I literally don't see them here, anywhere. Okay, I wonder if the tutorial is bugging out, because there are no more people here to hook. I can revoke my consent to the privacy policy, which would probably make it so I can't play the game anymore. That doesn't seem very helpful. Well, alright then. I guess I should just leave the tutorial since it seems to not be working. Which is concerning. Oh! I bet one of them's hiding in here. Gotcha! See, this is why you don't give up. Never give up. Exit gates. Notice the objective information in the bottom left of the screen. With the final generator complete, the switch is powered and the exit gate can be opened. In most matches, there will be a total of 5 generators to complete. Stop the survivors before they can escape. Something yellow highlighted over here. Killer powers. Every killer has their own individual powers to learn and master. Each killer has a different way to track and kill their prey. Try them all and experiment with different combinations of perks and add-ons. Okay. Oh. There's the killer tutorial complete. So another 25,000 blood points earned. So these daily rituals, I wonder how many of them I can even actually do right now. Complete 2 sacrifices with the spirit. I think I have the spirit unlocked, so I can just play as the spirit. Okay, and I got lots of that blood point currency. Excuse me, I have to lean out of the camera to read this because it's so small. Blood points are your character progression currency. They are used to upgrade the characters you own by making purchases in the Blood Web. Most in-game actions trigger scoring events that are converted into blood points at the end of the match. Certain offerings, perks, and events may modify the amount of blood points you receive. Blood points are capped at 1 million. Okay. Now, where is the Blood Web? I see the shop, where you can spend all kinds of premium currency. But where do I spend my blood points? Huh. The Upside Down Collection. Iridescent Shards. Iridescent Shards are your player progression currency. These may be used to purchase teachable perks, characters, and customization items in the store. They are acquired by gaining experience points and increasing your player level. Iridescent Shards are not capped. And Auric Cells. Auric Cells are your store currency. They are used to purchase characters and customization items in the shop. Auric Cells are only acquired through the in-game store. That sucks. So, even though this is the definitive edition of the game, if I want to play as the Demogorgon, I've got to spend real money. If I want to play as the Ghostface Killer, I got to spend money. Like, the Plague isn't even from a movie. If I want to play as her, I've got to spend money. That's sad. That sucks. Oh well. I mean, it's not like there isn't plenty of characters here that I can play as, but I'm still sad. I don't know what you mean. Is there an upside down in the Stranger Things version? I don't know what that means. Where is this blood web that is talking about? Dwight Fairfield. Use story for Dwight. Okay. Difficulty easy. And I wanted to look at these character profiles when I was doing my commute today, but you cannot play this game without an internet connection. It won't even let you get to the store screen, which is also something I'm not wild about. Well, let's try playing a match. It's interesting that it's divided this way as play as survivor and play as killer, because I really think most people, when they play a game like this, they're gonna play as killer. So, I wonder how long you have to stand around waiting for a match if you choose to play as a killer, because you gotta wait for enough survivors to appear to actually be able to do that. So, let's play as a survivor. Oh, there's the blood web. Of course, it's here in the matchmaking screen. Of course, that makes sense, I guess. Survivors. Okay. In Dead by Daylight, there are 2 distinct roles to play and multiple characters in each role to choose from. Each killer has their own strengths, weaknesses, and unique power, whereas survivors initially vary only in their appearance. However, every killer and survivor has 3 unique perks to unlock in their blood web, which can eventually be taught to other characters. Cool, so that encourages you to really play as a variety of characters, like not just your favorite character, but there's probably a perk on another character you want, so that will get you to at least play as them some. That's a smart system. Every character comes with its own particular skill set, progression path, loadout, and customization options to fit your playstyle. Feel free to experiment. An urban artist able to easily escape and hide. Her personal perks, balanced landing, urban evasion, and streetwise make her well suited to completing objectives and rapid evasion. Oh my. Dwight Fairfield, a nervous leader, able to locate his allies and increase their effectiveness. His personal perks, Bond, Prove Thyself, and Leader, allow him to get in proximity of other survivors and provide bonuses to their actions as well as his own. Meg Thomas, an energetic athlete, able to outrun most killers. Her personal perks, Quick and Quiet, Sprint Burst, and Adrenaline, give her advantage to escape chases, put distance between herself and the killer. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's like waiting to queue up in World of Warcraft when you're DPS. you wait a long time because there's so many people playing as DPS. And so few people playing roles that need to be filled. I see the same thing happening here. Is you need 4 survivors, and I could be completely wrong. Playing as the survivors might be very engaging, and there might be a lot of people doing it. But I see you waiting around a long time to get enough survivors to start a match. Claudette Morel, a studious botanist, able to boost her team's survivability as well as her own. Her personal perks, empathy, botany knowledge, and self-care allow her to spot injured survivors and heal her team and herself more effectively. That's probably who I'm going to be playing as. Jake Park, a solitary survivalist able to hold his own in most situations. His personal perks, Iron Will, Calm Spirit, and Saboteur allow him to more effectively move about the environment and survive while injured. Nia Carlson, an urban artist able to easily escape and hide. Her personal perks, Balanced Landing, Urban Evasion, and Streetwise make her well suited to completing objectives and rapid evasion. I already read that one. Ace Visconti, a lucky gambler improving the odds of the entire team. His personal perks, Open-Handed, Up the Ante, and Ace in the Hole boost the luck of all survivors and help with chest searches. William Bill Overbeck from Left 4 Dead. Interesting that he's just in this, just for free. But, all the other licensed characters you have to spend real money on. I wonder if Valve had some financial stake in this game. An old soldier accustomed to dealing with critical situations, his personal perks Left Behind, Borrowed Time, and Unbreakable make him more powerful in dire moments, and all three of those perks are achievements in Left 4 Dead. Feng, an objective-focused competitor who can quickly adapt her strategy to meet a vast range of challenging situations. Her personal perks, Technician, Lithe, and Alert, help her with repairing generators and locating the killer. Actually, I'm probably going to play as Feng. David King, a rugged scrapper rewarding high-risk play. His personal perks, We're Gonna Live Forever, Dead Hard, and No Mither. No Mither. I don't know what that means. It must be a regional expression. Reward an aggressive, confrontational playstyle, but leave him vulnerable. Kate Denson, a hopeful songbird, able to make the most of her surroundings. Her personal perks, Dance With Me, Windows of Opportunity, and Boil Over, grant her the foresight and feistiness to escape even the most dire situations. And Adam Francis, a resourceful teacher able to adapt to new circumstances and develop strategies accordingly. His personal perks, Diversion, Deliverance, and Autodidact, help him to distract the killer, survive desperate situations, become more skilled as the trial continues. Adam Francis sounds pretty good too. Steve Harrington available in the eShop. Nancy Wheeler in the eShop. Ash Williams. Jane Romero. Demise of the Faithful chapter, huh? Jeff Johansson. Detective Tap. And Laurie Strode. Mither means fuss. That's good to know. Okay, well, let's jump into a match as Feng. I probably don't have much of a loadout to pick, but let's take a look. Technician. Uncommon Feng Min pick. You are apt at handling machinery with the greatest care and precision. The noises caused by your repairs and their hearing distance are reduced by 8 meters. On a failed repair skill check, there is a 30% chance the generator explosion will be prevented. Okay, so tutorials, the loadout. The loadout is where you equip your character for the next trial. Survivors can equip up to 1 item, 2 add-ons for their item, 4 perks, and 1 offering. Oh boy, that's a lot. Killers can equip up to 2 add-ons for their power, 4 perks, and 1 offering. The power of the killer is intrinsic to that killer and cannot be changed. Loadout options are unlocked through a progression system called the Blood Web by using currency known as blood points, which will be explained later on in this section of the guide. So, as I was about to say about this one, like, it sounds like... Where's that technician? Yeah. There's a 30% chance the generator explosion will be prevented. You know, if you get good enough at the skill checks, you don't even have to worry about the generator explosions, so after a while, that skill isn't so useful. Lithe. After performing a rushed vault, break into a sprint at 150% of your normal running speed for a maximum of 3 seconds. Causes the exhausted status effect for 60 seconds. Lithe cannot be used while exhausted. You do not recover from the exhausted status effect while running. Okay. And Alert. Your acute senses are on high alert. When the killer performs a break action, the killer is revealed to you for 3 seconds. I kind of want to know where the killer is at, so I'll take Alert. Probably don't have any items or add-ons, yeah, or any offerings, yeah, okay. Here's the Blood Web. Let's take a look at this. Blood Web. Click and hold to allocate blood points. The Blood Web. Your mind has opened up to the Blood Web. Last night I got out of the fog, in a manner of speaking. I arrived in a pocket of tranquility, where the monster was nowhere to be seen. I stopped running and was immediately filled with a strange calmness. I lay down near the bonfire and closed my eyes for the first time in what seemed like days. After long, desperate breaths, I plunged into what I first thought was the darkness of a dreamless sleep, and then I saw it. The Blood Web, a space between reality and abstraction. There is no sleep here, only torment. Even my own mind is shared and bent at the entity's will. Benedict Baker's Journal, November 1896. Basically, the whole conceit of this game is all these characters, like the survivors and the monsters, have been captured by this thing called the Entity, which has locked them in their own little hell, basically, where the monsters and the survivors... The monsters hunt the survivors for all eternity. And if they die, and then it happens to them again. It sucks. It's awful. Okay, the Blood Web. The Blood Web is a procedurally generated skill tree. Oh, it's procedurally generated? Yikes. Oof. It consists of interconnected nodes which can be unlocked to acquire items, add-ons, offerings, perks, and more. You progress through the Blood Web by collecting and spending blood points. Each character has their own Blood Web, which represents their level and general progress. Collecting all nodes on a Blood Web increases the character's level and generates a new, larger Blood Web. At level 10, the Entity awakens and begins to consume nodes on a character's Blood Web. The players must prioritize the nodes they want to reach before the Entity does. Wow, okay. Although the maximum level is capped at 50, players can carry on completing Blood Webs and generating new ones indefinitely. At level 50, a character is eligible for Prestige. So I have 50,000 points, and things are not cheap. So in this small game, you have the undeniable capability to sense danger. Get an auditory warning when looking in the direction of killer traps and totems in a 45-degree cone within a range of 8 meters. Small game has a cooldown of 15 seconds each time it activates. Only works on traps that are set by killers. Does that mean I can get hit by traps set by other survivors? Because that would suck. Bog Laurel Sachet. Grant 50% bonus blood points in the objective category. Well, I should probably get perks that increase my Blood Web effectiveness. Now, is the Blood Web unique to the character I'm playing as, or do they apply to all my characters? Is the real question. Prayer beads. A chain of matte beads of various sizes used in praying rituals can be attached to the key. Adds 15 seconds of use to the key. What's the key? I don't know. And the Camping Aid Kit. A rudimentary aid kit which can save lives in emergencies even if it's lacking some of its supplies. 16 charges, considerably increases the speed that you heal others, and unlocks the self-healing action. I'm guessing that's an item I can equip and carry into me at the beginning of a match, since it says it has 16 charges. Well, let's get the Bog Laurel Sachet at least. Now, let's try to change my character. How do I change my character? Okay, that works. Blood Web. Okay, so every character has their own unique Blood Web. Okay! Question asked, question answered. And customize is probably where I equip, yeah, clothes. Okay, so this is starting to look more like a definitive edition now. I have some stuff unlocked. Oh, there you go. I like that. That's good. I'll just get them all. Why not? Let's just buy everything. Level 2! Unpredictability. Each level of the Blood Web is procedurally generated. Keep in mind that its layout and content are unpredictable. I return to the space I called the Blood Web as often as I can. I feel like I'm starting to gain more control over it. I'm able to focus and travel to deeper levels. Here's a fair warning to anyone who might attempt to follow my steps. Tread carefully, as the blood web is unpredictable and ever-changing. Oh my. Small game again. Camping aid kit again. Faint region. Slightly thickens the dark mist. Yes, that would make me harder to see. Sweet William Chassé. Grants 50% bonus blood points in the boldness category. Look at my loadout. Yeah. Got a first aid kit now. And my offering. Bog Laurel Sachet. Okay. In the objective category. I'm a very objective-focused person, so that would probably give me the most unlocks, basically. Oh, and I don't know if I just want to blow my blood points right now or wait. Let's look at my daily rituals again real quick. What the heck is that? There's no backwards triangle button. What the heck are you telling me to press? Okay. Oh, left on the D-pad. Okay. Take 2 sacrifices. Be chased by the killer for a total of 120 seconds with Dwight Fairfield. So I should be playing as Dwight. Well, let's switch on over to Dwight. And I wonder if the characters are unique. Like, there can only be one Dwight in a match. That can really add to the time that we spend in matchmaking, too. Standard battery of unknown brand adds 2 seconds to the use of a standard flashlight. Heavy duty battery adds 4 seconds to a standard flashlight. And resilience. You are motivated in dire situations. Grants 3% additional speed while repairing, sabotaging, healing, etc., etc., etc. 3% is nothing, though, but it does stack. Alright, let's just get everything here. Already blown through more than half of my blood points that I unlocked. Dwight Fairfield starts with his 3 personal perks. Bond unlocks potential in one's aura reading ability. Allies' auras are revealed to you when they are within a 20-meter range. Prove thyself. For every other survivor working on a generator within a 4-meter range, gain 10% repair speed bonus. The same bonus is also applied to all other survivors within range. Gain 50% more blood points for co-op actions, and survivors can only be affected by 1 Prove Thyself effect at a time. So no stacking. Leader. You're able to organize a team to cooperate more efficiently. Increase other survivors' healing, sabotage, unhooking, cleansing, all actions, basically, by 15% when they are within an 8-meter range from you. Survivors can only be affected by 1... Okay, let's go for Prove Thyself. And I got a resilience perk. I don't know where that came from, but... Oh, I got that in the blood web, right. You're motivated in dire... Yeah, okay. Prove Thyself. Okay. I'm sure anybody watching this on my YouTube page has already skipped through all of this, but yeah. You got... Wow, look at all these options for Dwight. Okay. Millennial Dwight. Alright. You say so. Preppy Flapcap. Dweirder. White Stash. See me now, cat. Let's go for Dweirder. Do you have a clean shirt by any chance? Bullshifter shirt. That's from Left 4 Dead. Everybody wants to be their favorite pop icon. I'm sure that's a reference to something. I just don't know what. First Job t-shirt. Formal Friday shirt. Manager's vest. Oh, he's a store manager. Oh, man. Alright. I'll just stick with the filthy pants. Brown slacks. Comfy, uninspiring, and so very Dwight. Annex coveralls. Those are awful. Watermelon pants. I get it. He's a hipster. Okay. Bootcut jeans. Everyday office slacks. And relaxed jeans. Let's go for the bootcuts. Okay, I want to save blood points for when I play as the killer, too. But my daily rituals is to get chased for 120 seconds with Dwight Fairfield. I don't know how many matches that's going to take, but we'll find out. Okay, well, let's go die horribly, huh? What do you say? That dropped me out of matchmaking. I think it did. I wanted to see if I could go back and browse things. Well, oh, there we go. We got into the match pretty fairly quickly. That's good, but, you know, the game just came out, so there's still a lot of people playing. It's in a month from now, in a year from now, that we really find out. I have no idea what that was. Facing the spirit. The spirit phases out for a short time when using her power. While on the move, she cannot see survivors or their blood trails. Listen out for an eerie sound to know if she's nearby. I don't know if that means that we'll be facing the spirit in this match, or if, brain fart. Or if that's just the loading screen that came up, but we'll find out. And I've been streaming for an hour, and I'm just now getting into the game because I spent so long exploring the menus. Survivors are awarded blood points for completing objectives, evading the killer, surviving the trial, and helping other survivors. Hopefully a good amount. I do like it when I play online games if they give you a decent reward even if you don't win the match. And I've played some where if you don't win the match, it's basically that entire match was a complete waste of your time. Overwatch. I shouldn't say that. I haven't played Overwatch in 3 years, so it might be a lot better now, but the last time I played Overwatch, oh my god. Wow, that's slow. You scared the heck out of me, girl. Oh, my bad. I'm so sorry. I got excited. I heard the noise and I got excited. Whoa. Yeah, I'm with her. Let's get out of here. Steel Wolf is down. Oh, pull down the pallet. Okay. I was like, what am I pulling down? I want to see if I can get over to that survivor and get him down. Hopefully the killer isn't camping it, waiting for somebody to do just that, but I want to be the hero. Oh! I think that was the killer right there. Yeah, they are camping that survivor, so... Okay. He's got a first aid kit. I think splitting up would be an excellent idea. There'll look behind. Oh boy, okay. We're gonna get out of here now. Ah! I guess they decided to go after somebody else. So yay for me. And they're after me again. Well, I can say this right off. The level design is not nearly as interesting as it is in Friday the 13th. I know these levels are procedurally generated, and wow, can you tell. Well. Hi there. Guess that's activated. Okay. Yeah, I'm actually not doing a very good job, because I should be using my leadership perk to help the other players get the generators repaired faster, and I'm just wandering around. Hi, Raven. Okay, down there's the basement. I'm not comfortable going down the basement right now. This generator been repaired yet? No, let's work on this. Okay. The entire level started shaking and it freaked me out. I think we lost somebody there. Wow, God. I'm just not good at that QuickTime event. There we go. It'll be easier when I'm not streaming, that way I can concentrate on the meter and not on streaming. Oh, come on. Oh, crap. Hi, how are ya? She's gonna get me. Oh boy, she got me. Lady, we were right next to the basement. You should have taken me down there. Dang. Okay. Now you saw what you have to do to escape. You have to wiggle the joystick back and forth. That's fine when I'm playing like this, but you know, I'm thinking of playing handheld. With the Switch, you can't really do this on the Switch, so yeah. She gonna get me down? Hello. I appreciate you, but we need to run now. There's another survivor out there. Come on. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Dang, I was so close. No! Yeah, a lot of button tapping in this, and really, when you're playing in handheld mode, wiggling and button tapping is not the platform's strength. I'm gonna get sacrificed. I'm so dead. And you're gonna watch it happen too, you sadistic... Oh. Yeah. I should just let it happen. Hey, I got blood points for struggling, so... Yikes. Okay, the entity is terrifying. Oh, and it just kicks me out of the match. I don't even get to see the ending. I wanted to see if I could see the last player escape, but I guess not. I got 10,000 blood points from that match, though, and I didn't even know what I was doing. So that's good, actually. I lost my first aid kit. So... No, there was one other person still out there. Level up rewards granted. 50 iridescent shards. Except the iridescent shards are completely worthless without the auric cells, which... I'm not saying I will never buy an auric cell, but... I'm not convinced just yet. For me to spend money on auric cells, I would have to be convinced I'm going to play this game for years. Because, I don't know. But I feel less bad now about how many blood cells I spent before that match started, because I got 10,000 from that one match. And I only spent about 26,000. Okay. Like, some of these people have been playing for quite some time. Okay. And the matches are fairly quick. That's good. That's a good thing in this game's favor. Okay, well, let us see if we can play as a killer now. See how long the wait times are as a killer. Okay, the Trapper, an area control killer able to apply pressure across the map by placing deadly bear traps for survivors to step in. His personal perks Unnerving Presence, Brutal Strength, and Agitation allow him to chase and carry survivors more effectively. The Wraith, a stealth killer able to cloak and uncloak at the ringing of his Wailing Bell. His personal perks Predator, Bloodhound, and Shadowborn give him extra abilities to track and locate survivors, making him a very efficient hunter. The Hillbilly, who is totally not Leatherface. A high mobility killer able to cover large distances in a short amount of time and instantly down survivors using his chainsaw. His personal perks Enduring, Lightborn, and Tinkerer allow him to enhance his power and make him harder to lose during chases. Obviously, I'm still learning, but I didn't really feel like I had much ability to lose the killer in that last match. I need to learn that skill. The Nurse, a warping killer able to blink through obstacles and quickly close gaps with her power, Spencer's Last Breath. Her personal perks Strider, but they spelled Strider wrong. I wonder if that's a reference to something. Titanophobia and A Nurse's Calling allow her to decrease survivor abilities and track them when they are injured. The Hag, a cursed killer able to place traps and then teleport to them when activated using her Blackened Catalyst. Her personal perks Hex the Third Seal, Hex Ruin, and Hex Devour Hope apply crippling penalties to survivors as long as the totem they are attached to remains uncleansed. The Doctor, a madness-inducing killer who is able to use his power, Carter's Spark, to create a static field incapacitating survivors and eventually cause them to hallucinate and scream in terror, revealing their position. His personal perks Overwhelming Presence, Monitor and Abuse, and Overcharge encourage chases, impact survivors' ability to repair effectively, and make him harder to detect when not in a chase. Strider is Noisy Breathing. Okay. I'm learning all kinds of words from this game. The Huntress, a ranged killer able to throw hunting hatchets at survivors to injure them from a distance. Her personal perks Beast of Prey, Territorial Imperative, and Hex Huntress Lullaby allow her to apply pressure through better map awareness and enhanced chasing abilities. The Clown, he's got a good look. A strategic killer able to control and corral survivors by throwing bottles of the Afterpeace Tonic to create clouds of noxious gas that cover large areas for a short amount of time. Survivors intoxicated by the gas are inflicted with impaired vision and movement speed, give away their location by coughing loudly. His personal perks Bamboozle, Coulrophobia, and Pop Goes the Weasel provide vaulting advantages and negatively impact survivor healing speed and repairs. And the Spirit. I think this is who that person was playing as in the last game. Certainly looks like it. A phase-walking killer able to catch survivors off guard with her traversal power, Yamaoka's Haunting. Her power allows her to teleport from one place to another without being seen. Her personal perks Spirit Fury, Hex, Haunted Ground, and Rancor give her tools to observe and bait survivors and deal with obstacles directly in her path. The Demogorgon! I just kind of wanted to look at it. Just want to look at it. The monsters are the real show here, so I'm going to go through all the monsters. The Demogorgon, an unidentified killer able to open multiple portals and traverse between them to cover large distances. Using its power of the Abyss, it can detect any survivors within a close proximity to the portals, then unleash a leaping attack to inflict damage from a distance. Its personal perks Surge, Cruel Limits, and Mindbreaker impact the environment close to generators and affect nearby survivors in unexpected ways. The Ghostface, a creepy killer. Yeah. A creepy killer able to stalk his victims and sneak up silently using his power, Night Shroud. Affected survivors will find themselves vulnerable and oblivious to his presence, and must use all of their perception and awareness to protect themselves from his approach. His personal perks, I'm All Ears, Thrilling Tremors, and Furtive Chase give him the ability to locate survivors, defend generators, and make his chases unpredictable. Much like the Scream movies. The Plague. A devout killer able to infect survivors from a short distance using her power, Vile Purge. Survivors inflicted by this contamination risk becoming injured or broken, unless they find a way to cure themselves in a pool of devotion. Her personal perks, Corrupt Intervention, Infectious Fright, and Dark Devotion give her the ability to hinder survivor objectives, while simultaneously confusing and frightening those within her presence. The Legion. A band of merciless killers able to rush down helpless survivors with their power, Feral Frenzy. Attacks made during their frenzy inflict lingering internal damage, downing any survivors that are not quick enough to react. Their personal perks, Discordance, Mad Grit, and Iron Maiden, give them the ability to locate their prey and attack savagely while transporting survivors to the hook. The Pig. A tormenting killer able to crouch into stealth mode, then ambush survivors from a short distance. She can also apply reverse bear traps to down survivors, forcing them to remove it before the timer runs out. If the timer expires, they die instantly. Wow. Okay. Her personal perks, Hangman's Trick, Surveillance, and Make Your Choice, give her more map control and expose altruistic survivors. So literally punishing players for helping each other. Oh, that sucks. The Shape. A hunting killer intent on monitoring survivors from a distance to feed his power, Evil Within. The more he stalks, the stronger and faster he becomes. His personal perks, Save the Best for Last, Play with Your Food, and Dying Light. Select one survivor to become the Obsession, and will trigger deadly effects based on the Obsession status. These sound really fun, and I'm really disappointed that they cost real money to play as them. I'm going to jump into the store and see how much they actually do cost. Okay, Route 66 collection. Up to, okay, well. One Oryx Cell was basically a penny. So the Demogorgon costs $5. Steve Harrington costs $5. Just as a hypothetical situation here. 500, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, okay. $40, $45, $50, $55, $60, $65. So, to buy everything that is not included in this definitive edition version of Dead by Daylight is another $65. And that's just for the characters, not for the cosmetic costumes. I gotta say, that's really gross. That's really, really gross. Like, you don't make money off the costumes? I thought that's how these games are supposed to work. Oh, that is the saddest thing about this package. Is all the licensed movie monsters, you have to spend more money to get them. I feel really bad for somebody who bought this game because they wanted to play as Michael Myers or the Ghostface Killer. Because they buy the game and then they find out they have to spend more money just to play it because nothing in this game's packaging communicated that. That is really gross. I'm not a fan of that at all. Complete 2 sacrifices with the Spirit. Okay, that's who I'm going to be playing as since I have a daily quest for it. Oh, this is the Spirit. Okay. And use the power of the Wailing Bell. Hit 4 survivors after coming out of invisibility. That's the Wraith, which is intermediate difficulty. I think I'll play as the Wraith. Okay, the Wraith starts with his 3 personal perks. Predator. Your acute tracking ability allows you to hone in on disturbances left by running survivors. Scratch marks left by survivors will spawn slightly closer together. Bloodhound. Like a hunting scent hound, you smell traces of blood at a great distance. Fresh blood marks are considerably more discernible than normal and can be tracked for 2 seconds longer than normal. And Shadowborn. You have a keen vision in the darkness of the night. Your field of view is 9 degrees wider than normal. Does not stack with other FOV increases. Having perks that are FOV increases is really interesting because some people are really sensitive to field of vision in first-person games. And like, if the field of vision is too close or too far out for them, then it makes them ill. So that's an interesting thing that they would actually be a perk in this game, would be something that adversely affects the play experience of certain people. His power is the Wailing Bell. A heavy cast iron bell imbued with ancient powers allows its user to enter and walk the spirit world when rung. Grants near total invisibility, faster movement when invisible, cannot attack while invisible but can interact with objects, grants a 1-second burst of speed upon reappearing. Exposure to bright light can burn the user out of the spirit world, and the Wailing Bell can be heard up to a distance of 24 meters. Let's see what costumes I have for him. Oh, quite a few. Do I have any overall outfits? Of course not. The owl. Come on. Is that what it actually looks like? Is he that low res? Or is it just not loading in? All Hallows Eyes. Frosty Eyes. Same thing with better eye graphics. I guess he actually is that low res. My goodness. That doesn't seem right. Dark Cloak. And a couple different weapons. Marked Bloodlust Axe. And a Skull Crusher. Honestly, very few of these changes would be visible in-game. And let's check out his Blood Web. Common Wailing Bell add-on. The Kwungwamu, I can't pronounce that. Kwungwamu symbol, representing the spirit world, is finger drawn out of soot on the body of the bell. After uncloaking, the Wraith's terror radius and red stain will remain suppressed for 6 seconds. So make your cloak even better. Let's see, the Shroud of Separation. All survivors start the trial separated. Sure. Spotted Owl Wreath grants a 50%. Is he okay? Yeah. And Distressing. Your horrifying emanation strikes at a supernaturally long distance. Your terror radius is increased by 22%. Gain 100% more blood points for actions in the deviousness category. Well, that just sounds awesome all around. Add-on. Okay. Let's see how long it takes to get into a match as a killer. This is still in the game's... Well, I guess we're in the second day now. Second day of availability, so... We shouldn't take this as gospel on how long it takes to find a match as time goes on and the community dwindles into just the core player base of people who really love this game. These matchmaking times are going to increase. This is why when you play a multiplayer heavy game like this that has a lot of matchmaking features, it's a good idea to have, you know, a tablet or a second TV or a computer or whatever it is beside you that you can just watch a streaming show on while you wait for your match to start. It makes things a lot easier. Yes. Sorry, I wasn't watching chat. Michael Myers is the horror character who, in his original incarnation, he wore a William Shatner mask that had been painted white. And, the fact that it's so hard to tell really speaks to how awful Halloween masks were in the 70s. Oh my. This does not surprise me at all. It's like I said when I was queuing up as a survivor, is there's probably fewer people playing as survivors, so you'll probably get matchmaked, like, instantly, just like that. But when you play as a killer, you're going to be waiting out a lot longer for the match to start. Oh. There, I think that... There it goes. That's one thing that Friday the 13th does that I think is really smart, is it doesn't let you choose. It lets you choose a preference. You can choose to prefer to play as Jason if you really want to, but it doesn't let you only queue as Jason. So you queue for a match, and at the start of the match, everybody's role is randomly assigned, and you get what you get. Although I'm sure there are plenty of people playing that game where if they don't get Jason, they just drop the match. Okay, so these must be all the effects that are in play at the start of a match, based off perks people have unlocked. Loud noise events, such as when a survivor misses a skill check. I must have been annoying the heck out of that survivor who kept trying to work on generators with me because I kept failing the skill checks. Forgive me, it's my first night. I will get better, I promise. Now, I still don't know what the controls are, so it's going to be a learning experience trying to figure out how to activate my power, but it's okay. There's only so many buttons on here, I can figure it out. Auto Haven Wreckers. This is the same tile set I had last time. I don't want to say map because the maps are procedurally generated. Oh, I start cloaked. That's excellent. Okay. Anyway, I don't want to say maps because the maps are procedurally generated, but there are different tile sets you can get. Guess I should be checking all the generators. That's what the survivors should be going for. Oh wow, I have to hold the button down to uncloak. Hey, so don't miss. Oh, you little punk. He lost me. He's good. He knows what he's doing. Yeah, this guy knows what he's doing. I need to find somebody else to play with. I don't think I'm going to be able to do anything with that guy. My first time playing as a monster. I need to find somebody whose first time playing as a survivor. Like, maybe this person. Dang it. Does everybody know what they're doing but me? I did do some reading on this game, and apparently this character I'm playing as here is generally considered the worst of the killers. But I was kind of hoping that wouldn't matter too much on since the game is so new on Switch, but apparently apparently it matters. I see. So when they bungle the generator repair, they start running. Hi. Gotcha. What? Somebody down in the basement? They must have realized I have no idea what I'm doing and thought they could get away with it. He didn't drop the pallet. Playing as the killer is actually helping me to be a better survivor. I'm learning what I should be doing. This guy's actually doing a really good job of avoiding me, which is helping the other players get the generators repaired while I waste time chasing him. Yeah, this cloaking mechanic is actually not terribly useful. It takes so long to get in and out of cloaking, and you literally can't do anything. Ugh. I think this is the only generator left, is this one here. Oh. Is there more generators on the map than actually need to be activated? Of course. Ugh. Wow. What a horrible failure this was. Hey, I got one! Oh, that's right. They can wiggle. I was like, I'm gonna take him down to the basement, but... I think if I tried that I wouldn't... He'd escape me in time. Yeah, no pallet there, haha. I wonder if I should just camp this person just to make sure that they get sacrificed. That way I can get at least one person sacrificed in this match. Because I don't think I can win this match. Twofer! Haha! Okay, the exit's active. I think, yeah, he escaped. Okay. Nope, you're not going that way. Sorry. I got two of them. That's not bad. I got the hang of it after a little while. Completed daily rituals. Yeah, I didn't think I was going to get that one done because I couldn't hit anybody. I wonder when the new daily rituals are actually created, though. 20,000. That's actually not that much, because remember I got 10,000 from that one match playing as a survivor? But still. Daily quests will keep me coming back. Like, an online multiplayer game that doesn't have daily quests, I'm almost guaranteed to not keep playing. Progression available. Spend blood points. Oh, I think got disconnected from the host there. Yeah, okay, thank you. You can just disconnect me from the host as soon as the match starts, that's okay. Gatekeeper is won by slowing down generator repair progress for as long as possible. You gain points each minute for the first 9 minutes of the match. I thought I was doing pretty bad, but actually it looks like I did okay. Saint. Saint's got perks up the wazoo. Good for you, man. Seriously. Oh, looks like this person... Yeah, they didn't know much what they were doing. Yeah, the two people I got were the two least experienced people in the match. Makes sense. And then my blood points, I got 17,000 blood points from that match. Didn't even get most of the people in it. And I still got almost as much as I got from the daily quest. So the daily quests, they don't actually reward you with that much. Yeah. I do like the game, though. It's a cool concept for a game. That monetization. This is monetized like a free-to-play game, but it's not. It's a $40 game. That's really disappointing. Still, though, I can imagine myself playing this in the long run, if only because of those daily quests. I get really obsessive about daily quests. But... Oh, and there's the Shrine of Secrets, too, which is, like, weekly quests. But that monetization on the DLC characters is super, 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 super disappointing. But you have the Shrine of Secrets, which cost the Iridescent Shards. But doesn't cost the Auric Cells. So there is something to spend the Iridescent Shards on, at least if you're like me and you just refuse to buy premium currency. I do. I'm just that way. I don't like this monetization scheme at all. I know it's the way the industry is going, it's the way the industry has to go, it's the only way it can afford to pay for itself with how expensive game development has gotten and the fact that game pricing has not ever gone up, but I don't think this game applies to that. This game plays like a free-to-play game. It looks like a free-to-play game. It's monetized like a free-to-play game, and yet it has a $40 entry fee. I'm just, that's the gross part of this. But I like it anyway. But I'm not going to play it anymore. I know I spent the majority of this stream just looking at menus and reading tutorials. If that wasn't your thing, that's not what you're looking for, I'm sorry, but if that was, you're not still watching this. But this was a first look stream to kind of really look at what this game is and help people decide if they want to play it. I believe that I did that. That's a custom game. Let's look at that real quick. An invite-only, unranked mode where you and your friends take on the role of survivor, killer, or spectator. Match rules and loadouts are customized. So I guess I was playing ranked. I didn't know that. But I'm never going to play custom game. I don't even know if I know anybody else who actually will own this game. But anyway, that's Dead by Daylight. And I'm going to spend more time this week playing it and thinking more about it. And I will give my full thoughts in the next recording of Switch Focus Podcast, where once a week we get together and we talk news and games on Nintendo Switch. This week is like the biggest week of the year. There's Dead by Daylight was out yesterday. Darksiders 2 is out Thursday, tomorrow. I'm playing that too as well. I'll have a first look stream of that. Dragon Quest XI and Ori and the Blind Forest are out Friday. And there's actually more games out this week, but these are the ones I actually care about. And I'll be talking about all those, and my co-hosts Andy and Ginny will be talking about the games they played as well. And we just had our new episode. This came out yesterday, where we talked about the Link's Awakening remake and Untitled Goose Game, and Ni no Kuni, which came out last Friday, so technically still in this week. Absolutely ridiculous release week. I have no idea how I've kept up with all the games so far. Somehow I've managed it. You can find us on Stitcher, TuneIn, Apple Podcasts, and Spotify, and other podcast services by searching for Switch Focus, or you can visit our website at switchfocuspodcast.com. You can see all my streams live at twitch.tv/playcritically, and you can see all my past streams at youtube.com/playcritically, wherever you're watching. Please like, follow, and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you again tomorrow for Darksiders 2. Friday will be Dragon Quest XI, and Saturday will be Ori and the Blind Forest. See them live on Twitch, or just check out my YouTube page where you'll be able to see those streams 24 hours after I've streamed them.